Yo, what's up everybody? It's Supercar Gavin back at it again with another amazing video. And for some of y'all that have been on the channel for a while, you guys know that I have been reviewing more modern muscle cars and the supercars, but I have been getting more into old vintage cars lately. So today we are reviewing a 1997 Porsche 993 Turbo S. You guys don't know how excited I have been to get in the car from the 90s, especially when it's the first car that I have been in from the 1990s. Big shout out to Mr. Mark for letting me review the car.
Hey, thank you for coming and really looking forward to going through the car with you today.
Hey, no problem, man. And without further ado, let's get into the video. So first, we're gonna start with the front. Coming up to the front, got the headlights right there. Those are very old school. That's how you know it's gonna be in the mid-90s. Got the Porsche emblem. That's how you know it's a Porsche. Let's get a front view. It's a very good front view. Looks very nice for a 1997. Coming to the side, got the 18-inch rims on Michelin Pilot Sport tires. Coming more to the side, got the side skirts right here. Since it's a Turbo S, has a little vent right there. That's how you're really gonna know it's a Turbo S, since it has that. I'm really liking how these rims are. They're very clean. Coming to the back, got the big wing. That's something the normal Turbo doesn't have. That is so cool. And those headlights right there goes all the way across the side. You can see what they did to the 992 compared to this. That's basically how it looks. The reverse lights right there. The exhaust tips. Turbo S. That's how you know it's a Turbo S. And overall, this thing is very nice. Let's get a side view real quick. Overall, this is so cool. Let me know in the comments what you think of this car. It's very nice. And now, let's check out the interior. Looking inside, we got carbon fiber on the door. Got the black leather seats, and let's just hop right in to show you more details. Sitting inside, got the leather wrap steering wheel, got the horn. It won't work when the ignition isn't on. We're not going to start it up, but I'm going to turn the ignition on, honk the horn, see if we can. No, we can't. All right, second attempt. Anyways, we got the 6-speed manual, got the hazard lights, got the blinkers, all those goodies. And something cool about this one, actually has carbon fiber. Like 15 years ago, you didn't really get to see all that. Got the speedometer, old school speedometer, got the handbrake, this silver, matte silver to match with this. A lot of carbon fiber right here. A lot of old school stuff in here. All right, let's start it up. Right, can you rev it? Turbo S with Mr. Mark. Say hello.
Hey guys.
So we're gonna ask you a few questions. Are you cool with that?
I'm totally cool.
All right, so we're gonna ask you, how do you feel about owning this Turbo S?
I love this car. Let me tell you how much I love this car. They made 345 of these. This is the third one of the 345 that I owned. I owned 2 back in the United Kingdom, and I owned 1 when I got here to the United States.
Yes. We're also gonna ask, what cars have you owned before this?
What have I owned? I've owned a number of Ferraris, and we're going to talk about that later, but I've had a Ferrari F50, I've had a Ferrari Daytona, I've had a McLaren F1 GTR short tail that raced at Le Mans, Bugatti Veyron Supersport, Ferrari F12 TDF, a couple of Dinos, a few other things, a Mark IV Cobra. So yeah, I've been kind of lucky.
How do you own all these?
Well, you buy one and then you drive it, enjoy it, buy another, and work hard and.
Yeah. So from what I know, you're going to be getting a GM8 T50. Is that correct?
That is correct. I'm really, really excited about that car. I've been waiting 5 years for it, and I think I've got the best part of another year to go.
And this is basically the successor of the F1, basically.
100%. It's going to be the best driver's car of all time.
Yes. So thank you so much for taking your time today and letting me review this car.
Total pleasure.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready, sir.
All right, let's put it in the first gear and head out of here. Gonna get it completely straight. Completely straight and just crank the wheel. Not the best turning radius, definitely not the best. We'll try another one. Crank the wheel. Could be a better turning radius. All right, let's do a horn test. All right, that's good. Oh man. So another question we're gonna ask you, what do you do for a living to maintain this 993?
I run a venture capital business. So basically work with money, investing in firms and helping them to grow.
It's really cool. Right, we're gonna do a little bit of casual driving, and then we'll do some more spirited driving. That's just a little acceleration to get us entertained real quick. So, we have another question to ask you.
Yes, sir.
So, if you have any advice for someone that would want to own an old 993 Turbo S one day, what would it be?
I think you definitely want to own the manual. The Tiptronic, you lose gears, you lose performance. But any of these cars, they're just beautiful. They're fantastic to drive. You don't need a Turbo S. They're the ultimate 911 air-cooled 911s, and they're just fantastic cars.
But do you have any advice for people that would really want to own this, like what they should do for a living, just to motivate people to want to get this car?
I always tell people, find something that you love, right? Make yourself, one of the smartest people in the world at it, and really understand the subject that you really love. And over time, hopefully the money flows and you can start buying the toys.
Yes, sir. All right. Want to do an acceleration, a little downshift, and then you'll just say you're ready. Maybe we'll do a little quick 0 to 60.
Okay, we'll pull off the line.
All right. No, you put in the clutch, you give a little bit, you tap the gas, and then you just let off whenever you're ready. How do you feel about the casual driving in this?
It's a great car. I mean, unlike a modern car, it's actually pretty small, right? So, and unless you really know cars, it just looks like an old car, right?
Yeah. Man, it's actually pretty fun. Right? It's a little fun car.
What I actually really love about the car is that you can drive this car, you can park it on the street, and people that don't know cars don't really kind of pay that much attention to it, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of fun like that, because it's, you know, you can really use it in the real world.
How do you feel about the acceleration in this thing?
I mean, this car's this car's nearly a 30-year-old car. I think, you know, it's hard to argue with what it can do, right?
Yeah. Want to do another acceleration?
Yeah, it's a 30-mile-an-hour zone here, so I got to be careful with.
Oh, should we do a little run under the bridge right there?
Sure.
Yeah, we got. See how loud it is. I went in on a 992 Turbo S, and that thing was loud under there. Right, you ready? Oh my God. Man, this is fun, guys. If you want a little fun car, it's the one to get. All right. Ready for another acceleration? 1, 2, 3. That sounds like a supercharger. You want to just do a little rev under here? Well, unless you just want to do a little acceleration. Oh my God. What do you have to say about the F430 for people that are going to be seeing a video pretty soon?
I think that car is just one of the finest, most underrated Ferraris on the market. Right? It is so much fun to drive.
What should people get excited to see the video of that car?
They should get excited to share. You know, we're going to have a great time in it.
We really are. All right. Here we go, guys. You ready? Yes, sir. What are some competitors to this car, like cars that are very similar to this car?
Well, in period, this car would have kind of gone up against the Ferrari 355. You know, that's also obviously a beautiful, beautiful car. These days, of course, you know, it's competing, you know, price-wise, 993s are competing with, you know, 996s and 997s, but you can't replicate the air-cooled 911. You know, they stopped with this model, and this is what 911s are all about for me.
You ready? All right, here we go. Man, guys, this thing's fun. Oh my God. Man, this is actually really fun, guys.
Pull a loop and go find where we're going.
How do you feel about how it sounds under the tunnel?
It's not the best, you know, crazy tunnel car. I think you're going to enjoy the 430 way more for that. But
You still hear a good sound, all right?
We'll see. No, it's good. It's good, but you know, it's hard to beat. It's always hard to beat a V8.
That is definitely right.
So are you surprised by how much performance you can get out of a 30-year-old car?
Yeah, definitely. I was actually really impressed.
It's good.
At first, when I was into cars, I was more into like Lamborghinis and more like more newer cars. But getting to go in a car from the 1990s, I really love it.
Yeah.
First, I wasn't the biggest fan. Now I'm a pretty big fan now.
Well, the other thing about these kinds of cars is, you know, like the older cars are lighter than the modern cars, right? You got a lot less, you know, modern systems, you know, a lot less weight, and that all goes back to performance. You know, you don't need 700 horsepower, you know, if the car only weighs a little bit over a ton.
And so, how much is this one weighing?
I think we're gonna have to look that up when we get back to base.
Alright. You wanna do one more? One more tunnel run, guys. Here we go. Man, guys. Really sounds like a supercharger, don't it?
It's definitely got that induction noise, right?
It's a very interesting sound. Right, you ready?
Okay, you good?
Alrighty. Well, guys, this is pretty much the end of this review, but you will see another video with my homie Mr. Mark right here. Anyways, man, thank you so much for letting me ride in this car. I had a good time, not even thinking about what the car looks like outside, just remembering just how good it feels inside too.
Total pleasure, man. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much. Ba la la la. Did you have fun?
I had a great time.
Yes, thank you so much, man. It's an absolute honor and pleasure to come down to Miami, ride in this car. Still got the F430, so got another thing to stay tuned for. Say bye to the camera, man.
See you next time.
Yo, thank you for watching another amazing video. I had such a good time being in the car from the late 1990s. And we still got an F430 with him that he's going to bring us in, so you guys stay tuned for that video. Big shout out to my homie Mr. Mark for letting me review the car. Such a good time today. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out!